Atiku has a good heart. Because during the Obasanjo's second term, the whole PDP governor, they came to Atiku and said, look, you are the one to go. Obasanjo had to kneel down and beg Atiku behind closed door. Everybody knew, everybody saw it. Atiku said, okay, Baba, okay, after you, I will take over. Atiku saved Obasanjo to go for second time. It's on record. On what ground will anybody support Tinubu now? The man that wants to destroy our democracy. And you say we should sit down and be watching him. No, tell me, in the history of this country, have you seen any president that behaved like Tinubu? In terms of arrogance and impunity, have you seen one? No regard for institutions, nothing. So we should allow him to finish the whole thing. They will not wake up. It's impossible. It is practically impossible. By 2027, Nigerians will shock Tinubu. He will know that no, it's not as if monkey clever. It is when the trees are together.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me come to Atiku. Atiku has a good heart. Because during the Obasanjo's second term, the whole PDP governor, they came to Atiku and said, look, you are the one to go. Obasanjo had to kneel down and beg Atiku behind closed door. Everybody knew, everybody saw it. Atiku said, okay, Baba, okay, after you, I will take over. Atiku saved Obasanjo to go for second time. It's on record. If he was not a good man, Obasanjo wouldn't have selected him from Adamawa, where he was already a governor. He's not in doubt. The man who has the highest business in Adamawa today, that of Northeast, is Atiku. He has the highest number of employees in his businesses. Atiku has a running business, which you and I know. Which one does Tinubu have? Which one does he have? Let us start from there. Because it's time we begin to look at people's character and morality. It's important. Atiku, he has the largest number of businesses in that axis. And he has employed a lot of people working for him. So with this, Mr. Okoro, is that not enough for him to even have a political goodwill from all these things he's doing for his people? Is that not enough? Which one does Tinubu have? Which company? Which company? No company, except using politics. Politics, is it a business?
All right. Okay, Barrister, I want us.
You remember when the Boko Haram started, it was actually in 2002 we were in office. The president sent for me, VP, what do we do about it? It started in Yobe, actually. And I said, Mr. President, let's call the service chiefs and give them a deadline. If they can't put it down, then they should put down their uniforms and go away. We'll get some other people. And he called the service chiefs. I was there and gave them marching orders. Within a few weeks, they put down the insurgency in Yobe. It never came up again until we left office. So one, I will say there is lack of political will on our leaders. When they are killing your citizens, how you can even eat? They are killing your citizens and you don't give a damn. It's the greatest irresponsibility by any political leader.
During the first tenure of Olusegun Obasanjo, he created a kind of a council called National Council on Privatization. So Obasanjo entrusted Atiku with that position to oversee the privatization of national assets, to make them more functional, because most of these assets were built by the military government. What happened? In that council that Atiku presided over, we have what they call ASCOM. ASCOM, located in Akwa Ibom, I think Ikot Basi, was in Africa, in aluminium smelting. It cost federal government $3.5 billion to set up that ASCOM. But what did Atiku do with it? He sold it for $130 million.
Seek to have a coalition against President Bola Tinubu. Are you going to agree to have a Southerner lead this coalition so that 8 years of a Southern leadership is not truncated? And the answer was, we want to take our power back. So essentially what you're saying to me as a Southerner from Delta State, from Atiku, from National Local Government area, is that you're telling me that as a Nigerian, I am not worthy, I'm not deserving to hold power and to hold office in this country. That power belongs to just a segment of this country. That anytime a Southerner holds office in this country, we must do something to truncate that leadership. That was a very demeaning and insulting statement, Shehu. And to think about that, in fact, in that room, that the people who were in that room were people who were part of the past administration who took Nigeria to its knees where we are today, Shehu, to the brink of collapse. What do you want me to say, Shehu? That because I'm desperate for power, I should say, okay, you know what? They want to remove Bola Tinubu, power at all costs. Maybe they'll give me some position, and I should agree to something I know that is morally wrong, that's against everything I believe. Shehu, their generation stand for only two things: religion, region. That's all they stand for. We were born into it. Should we transmit this thing to our children? So I will never speak to a country about meritocracy anymore? Is that who we should continue being in this country? A people who don't care about merit or anything. We should continue being divided along tribal or religious lines in this country. Is that who we are, Shehu? It's not about President Bola Tinubu. It's not about ADC. It's about the future of this country. And we don't need these people who stand rejected, Shehu.
If I ask you, are you privy to the origin of the ADC?
Shehu, I will tell you this. ADC is a party. When they brought me into this party, I met the then chairman, Rafunwosu, and they told me that this party is a party that has ideals, all men being equal before the law, no north, no south, blah, 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 and all the stuff. Shortly after I entered the party, Shehu, people in the party drew my attention to the fact that this man has been the chairman of the party for the past 18 years. No democratic credentials. And how can you say that you want to advance democracy being in a party that has such credentials? I believe that it was something of the past, and that my being in that party, that we could move that party forward. But sad to say, immediately after he emerged as the presidential flag bearer of the party, the same thing that they had done to all previous presidential candidates, they did the same thing. They tried to sell my candidacy. They tried to frustrate me from running for office. They started writing to, and they doing press release that I am no longer the presidential candidate of the party because I insisted that I must run for office, Shehu.
But also let me focus on Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar has been contesting the presidency since 1992. Indeed, there is really no election since 1992 that he has not participated in. He ran against Abiola. In 1999, he ran first as governor, then as vice president. In 2003, he picked a form. And that was the crisis, that was what led to the crisis between him and Obasanjo. 2007, he ran, I think he ran on AD or so. 11, he ran, he came back to PDP, right? He ran, was it 11? He ran in 11 against Jonathan. 15, he ran, now only you did. A time comes when you look at it and say, it's enough. Let me be a kingmaker rather than this king. Because when people tell me that they heard from God, I've never heard from God. But you see signs of where he wants you to go. And if you keep on doing one thing or the same thing over and over again and it's not happening, then God is not with you. Leave this Abraham Lincoln story that he ran many times before he got it. He ran only 2 times and he got it. Right? So it's becoming ridiculous. And again, and this is why I respect people who say that, look, we all want the same thing. What the North wants is not different from what the South wants.
Welcome back, my people. In as much as all these people have spoken their own mind concerning Atiku and many other people, I don't think Atiku can rule this country better than President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because ever since we see northern people now, they don't rule this country. He never get any meaningful thing we see they don't do to the people of this country. Although we don't see with this Atiku, so-called Atiku, they come out, they rule for the contest for election, but he never wins based on say even the youth of this country does not even want him. They don't even want him. That is why you see all the contesting that he's been doing for over how many years now. He no get anyone where we see he hand don't touch. The same way we see he go better for Atiku and many other people where we see they did for this country. Make Atiku just give his own self rest of mind. And the other second person where we see in talk for this video concerning Atiku say what Atiku has is more better than what Tinubu have. See, I know say Tinubu government is very, very bad, but you cannot compare Tinubu government to what Atiku will be doing if mistakenly power is given to Atiku. So the thing we Nigeria will be thinking now is to think of the thing we see it will really bring a good thing to this country, maybe to the use this one, say this one is better than this one, that one is better than this one to this country, make this country not just go behind the way it is going now. Now no see them we don't talk and before say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, but I think Nigeria is the shaking of Africa because of the way they have taken Nigeria to the back now. Now no say before we Nigeria be Nigeria, everything were cheap, food and everything, even this insurgency that we normally hear on television that they buy this one here, you know see that one were a room more than, but now anything where we say you don't see on the telly now, that true game now be that, and do you think they cause that thing now be religion and many things we see our people now they don't carry on for head, they use by voting for any body where we say they won't vote. If they won't select the right person, make them not select Atiku. It's not as if okay me I am against Atiku, but I know what northern leaders have done to this country. I know what they have contributed to this country. I know how they normally contributed whatever thing where we say they won't do to this country. That is to tell you say they are own mindset is to like Islamize and Fulanize this country. And I never hear when Atiku been come out and say waiting Fulani they do to the people of this country. They don't intend to do that. So why a normal person where we say he did like this other barrister we talk for this video can they do like say he wants support Atiku now. And this barrister and a barrister we be say okay many people now them like you know saying they come and can't talk through. But on this one we be saying he talk say Atiku is better than Tinubu. I am not supporting that one. So make Nigeria think well. Even though you want to bring a person who be saying go rule this country, make you even talk of Peter Obi and anybody anybody will be saying even they were to like control this country where even though this Yowore and many other people where they young, them go see even control this country where past Atiku where say he is being desperate for this power. I don't know why person go did desperate like this over power where say no be human being where in they come from. Power comes from God, and nobody like go by himself because of power. Say I must rule these people, I must rule those people. When him and Abasanja rule this country, according to him, he said they were the people who used chase insurgency out of this country. According to him, I don't know about Una. Why we see Una being day where they because to me when Obasanjo was ruling, now no say many things so. Although now Obasanjo the rule and Obasanjo he don't try for like the way he take rule in own country, but you get how he ruined this country indirectly. But the thing will be see me I get to tell and I be this make una not do any mistake carry any vote go give Atiku say okay make he can rule this country because within he don't contribute to this country, he never contributes any better thing to this country. That's what I have to tell you.